Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And today, we're going to be doing two Quicksilver missions. Yes, it's not base building time yet, but it will be soon. So I actually was browsing through my inventory until I saw this. And I was like, nope, I'm not looking at this. It's a mess. I needed to fix this a while ago. I still haven't. I will one of these days. It's not going to be today though. Anyway, so we're going to need to start gathering up materials. So the pure ferrite we have might be enough, but I want more just in case. So carbon is something we can't buy, but everything we can't buy, like pure ferrite, ferrite dust, we're going to be buying along the way. And that's going to be today mostly. We have a magnetized ferrite dust farm, which means I can transform it into pure ferrite, but that takes a while. I'd rather just buy it if I can with a planetary depot. So today it's going to be a slightly shorter episode, by the way. Just so you all know. You probably already know, judging by the video length. Oh, I have a partner here! Nice! Has joined the group. Speaking of Russian symbols, recently, I believe I did mention this, I played through Metro 2033, which is the original one, the first one in the installment, and the reason I played it through is mostly because I haven't, and a lot of people were liking it a lot. And I was, I didn't have the opportunity back in the day to play through it. And I was like, I have it just sitting here because it was free once upon a time. So I just picked it up, but I haven't played it. I was like, you know what, I'll play through it. Let's check it out. Now, I slowly played through it. It took me a very long time to actually play through it, even though it's actually a very short game when you think about it. But after I played through it, I was like, I should pick up the books. The game is very interesting, so I actually went to a very well-known website that is not advertised at all on YouTube. No, only every other YouTuber has like a promo link to it. But anyway, you know what site I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention the name because no. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I went there and picked up the first audiobook, and I was like, I'll start today. And I actually did. Actually went through almost 2 chapters, a chapter and a half, which is very long. And it was very interesting, and I'm actually very excited to continue listening to it. I would have said reading it. I actually did look into buying the books, and then I was like, why would I buy? I'm not going to read them if I buy them. I don't, oh my god, that noise! Ugh! Oh, no. Oh, shh. That is giving me a heart attack. It is, that noise is just making me uncomfortable, okay? Anyway, where was I? I totally forgot where I was. Right, I don't read books. Well, I used to read books. I don't read books anymore. Defeat or hide. Do I need to actually hide? No, I don't. I just need to land and kill it. I don't think that guy's even helping. I don't know where he is. Oh, wherever he is, that's absolutely fine. What do you mean leave the area? Just destroy the thing. I don't care if I have an inventory space or not. It doesn't really matter. Oh my god, that's a lot of sentinels. That is even more sentinels. Yeah, so, I'm not gonna read them. If I get them with, a proper book, I'm not gonna read it. Let's face it, I tried that a while ago with, in general, the Ultramarine, the Warhammer books in general. I started with the Ultramarine Omnibus, which I did actually read, and afterwards I was like, you know what, I'll read the next one, and it's been 8 years, and I haven't read the next one. Yeah, even though they were very interesting, yeah, still haven't. So that's why I decided, against getting the book, I was like, you know what, I'll try this thing. I'll try an audiobook. This is actually my first audiobook. I've never, I'm excited. It is very fun because today we're out on a walk with my son. We're just going to buy bread, me, the missus, and our baby. I actually want to leave the group here if I can. Oh, that's when my last save was? Oh wait, that is now. Nice, that is now. Where did I? It's really annoying when you have to go in here just to leave the group because I don't want to be in a group because, again, this is permadeath and I really would prefer to be alone. Constructing outposts, that's going to be interesting. Let's go. Mission started. Where was I? Right, so yeah, we were walking, so it is 20. Normally, if I'm alone, it's a 10-15 minute walk from our place to the nearest store. But because, you know, babies don't walk as fast as we do, and sometimes they just, you know, sit on the floor and refuse to move, which does happen from time to time. Sit on the ground, to be more precise. It takes a little bit longer to go there. So I listened to like a whole chapter, and it was a very interesting experience because, you know, a long time ago I used to listen to music. Now I just listen to some people moaning all the time, complaining all the time. Sorry. But this, at least, I didn't got to hear any complaining. So that was kind of nice. And again, very refreshing experience. First audiobook. I actually was like, oh, who would do this? Like when you have an actual physical book, because I actually used to read. Not a lot, but I used to read. Like in my class, there was like only 2 people who read, besides me, of course. And that was like 2 girls, if I recall correctly. And the stuff I read was basically not material that the teacher gave us. Yeah, believe it or not, that's not the stuff I read. I think I read only one thing that was material. That was Animal Farm. I'm pretty sure that was material, because I wouldn't have picked it up and read it by myself. Dune was a very interesting read. I barely remember the book, but I remember it was interesting. H.G. Wells' Time Machine. Ah, no, that's standard reading, I believe, as well. Time Machine. I'm pretty sure it is. Could be wrong, but I do. So basically, I watched the old movie, and I was like, oh, I was like, right, it says H.G. Wells. Wasn't he a writer? I was like, oh, there's a book. You know what? I'll try and read it, and I did. It was very interesting. That was probably one of the first things I did. Probably one of the first things I read. Okay, let me just quickly recharge these, get some jelly, and let's start building. So square room. Here's a square room for you. And now you want a door in it. Why? Can I build the door in the tree? No, of course not. Glass roof corridor. Oh, glasses is well something I'm going to be needing. Cubed room, glass cubed room. Okay, we're going to need more glass. Good news is I do have a... Oh my, I need to get rid of some of these. If the hiccups stop today, that'd be kind of nice. Like, they're coming in and out, the hiccups. Well, I'm going to build it here. Why not? Why not? You know what we can get today? I need to get living pearls as well, because we're going to have an underwater section. So those, I believe, require a lot of living pearls. So we're going to need to get that. Now I do have a frost crystal farm, so glass shouldn't be an issue if I can make it somewhere. Where is that? There it is. So basically next maybe, it's probably going to be this episode that we're going to get to do everything, but I'm not entirely sure. So glass, yeah, we have a lot of glass. It's just ferrite dust, pure ferrite. Really, that I want to get a little bit more. Technically, we should have enough. Technically. But... just in case. Now I can always just tear them down right away. Blue light, message modules, sure, let's just throw them in to basically get this done, and I'm gonna just demolish everything afterwards. So just a light. Which one's just a light? Oh, it's this one, okay. I would have placed it floating. Don't tell me I can't do it. Message module, sure, let's go there. I'm glad at least it brings you to the menu. Missing components like carbon nanotubes, okay. Here's 2 carbon nanotubes. Did I build 2? Did I build them in the same place? I think I did, yeah. So afterwards it says... Ah, my inventory is full, indeed. Oh boy. It's very full. I need to like seriously remove some stuff. Okay, this is actually on the freighter. This is not, so place it over there. These need to go somewhere else. I'm gonna need to do some inventory management before we actually start building. Because, first of all, it is annoying me. That's why I'm not really going into my inventory that often. So I don't have to look at it at all. Where's the message module that I play? Okay, you know what? I don't need it. Message modules are not that expensive. So I need to upload it, then I need to delete it because again, I don't want too many bases. I have too many already. Delete the base. It's all about the space. Yep, indeed it is. So, living pearls. I don't remember what else. I think cytophosphate. No, cytophosphate, no. Sulfuric acid? No, it's not sulfuric acid, is it? Alright, let's first return to the space anomaly, then I'll find a planet with some water and we'll do some diving. Find some pearls. Pearls are kind of annoying to farm, in my opinion. Okay, let's actually go to the station first. Maybe they have pure ferrite. It depends on what tier the planet is, though. If it's a tier 1 planet, even if they do have pure ferrite and ferrite dust, they're not going to have it in the quantities I need. So I prefer to go to tier 3 worlds and just scout out which ones have pure ferrite and ferrite dust and just buy it out. It was sulfuric something, I just don't remember what it was. Chloride lattice we're probably not going to need for anything, but we do have some in the freighter and in storage on the freighter as well. Okay, so anything else? I don't think we're going to really need anything else. It's mostly a lot of ferrite and a lot of ferrite dust. Okay, so there's none here. Silver and gold we have in abundance, so I'm not really worried about those. I can always just go to the farms and pick up as much as I need. Oh my, mass haulers. Woohoo. Okay. That was a surprise. Okay, let's go there. Go to the space anomaly and turn in the mission for our 250 quicksilver. But the first, I did actually check yesterday when I was doing the week. Actually, it wasn't yesterday. On Sunday, when we were doing the weekend event, I did check the percentage of the quicksilver bot on the quicksilver bot of the research, and it was at like 50-60% on tier 1, of course. I guess we can check now after I turn in the mission, though. I want to turn it in first, just so I don't forget. It has happened to me before. I don't care that my inventory is full, do I? Okay, for some reason I got glass and a fuel oxidizer, which I believe, yeah, overloads frigates engines, so it is something you'll use on the frigates directly. That was pure ferrite that I got back, and some metal plating from out of nowhere. From somewhere, obviously. I do have enough metal plating, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm pretty sure I have enough. Yeah, it's 67%. I believe it was around 60 last time. So, that's good. I just wanted to see, I believe I had a lot of metal plating somewhere. Or I think that was on the living ship. That's fine. We can always go on and summon it and get the metal plating from it. Speaking of which, now that I think about it, you know what would be nice if... I do realize that our ships are in our freighter just because, you know, we can summon them everywhere, and this kind of, you know, suits us, basically. And the freighter only has, you know, 6 slots for my ships. I get that, okay? You know what? Keep that. But think about this. Maybe, what if they just added, like, a hangar bay that you can build late game? That would allow... Oh, there's the battle. Oh, right, we were supposed to do a battle. I don't think we're going to get to do any underwater farming today. It might be tomorrow. I guess we could do a lot of farming tomorrow. Okay, positron injector. There it is. Okay. Oh, they're doing a lot of damage. Wow! That is... By the way, if you're wondering why everything's like really flashy and ready and whatnot, I actually have sci-fi movies installed. Which is one of the optional visual mods in Red Mass's No Man's Sky Fantasy Synthesis. I kind of like it. Like, this is maybe the one thing that's a little bit off. It's when things shine red, especially the freighters. Like, everything shines red. Oh my. That's about it. Otherwise, everything else is really nice about it. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that combat over there. That is not fair. Something shot me. I haven't hit anything. What? What do you mean standing with the Gek decreased? I haven't hit a thing. What? Haven't done anything. Look at that. Look at them. Oh my god, they're very shiny. Look at that. Oh, they're dying as well. Is that what? Oh, I get what's happening. Hostile ships defeated. Yeah, there's so many of them that they're basically shooting each other. Look at that. Standing with the Gek decreased. Wow. Wow, thank you for that. Okay, so this is really a freighter that... I actually do want one of these, but I prefer a Star Destroyer. Don't scan me. I have not allowed you to scan me. Yeah, what's happening is I think the frigates in the back are basically shooting the ships because there's too many of them, and because somebody might have amped up their damage done, just so the game is a little bit more fun. And so I stopped complaining that they don't actually do any damage. Of course, the B class. What did I expect? An S class? That's not gonna happen. Randomly, probably not. If you're farming for it, try 37 attempts. Yeah. Alright, where were we going? This place has a shipyard, I was about to say. Okay. And, yeah, I guess we have a little bit of time. I was gonna keep this episode short. I'm still going to keep this episode a little bit on the short side. Okay. Landing maneuvers. I need to go back to flight school or something. Space school. Landing maneuvers. Land. Land or I will forcibly land. Okay, it's not even allowing me to forcibly land. I don't like this. Enough with your hostile ships. Why? Just let me land. What? Does this station not exist? There's like one ship that's being shot at. I'm not gonna shoot it while it's next to the station. That's not happening. And it's dead. What? What's... what? This has never happened before. I'm gonna go in slow and I'm gonna go directly in front of the entrance. Nope. What is going on here? What's wrong with the station? Why is it... oh, it doesn't have free room, does it? But there's these landing. You know what? Forget about it. You don't like me? I don't like you. Let's go. Which planet has an ocean? I might not like the system in general now. Yeah, that might be it. Hyperborean. That does not mean it doesn't have an ocean, but... really? No, let's go to another system. I think the system's cursed or something. Could be jinxed. Tier 3 somewhere. It doesn't really matter what species. It doesn't normally matter what type of system it is if you want to get pure ferrite, but whatever. We should have enough pure ferrite, I think. 15,000 is... I guess I'm not going to be building a farm there, so I might have enough of everything, really. Oh, that's a water planet. So first station and then water planet. You know, yeah, now that I think about it, because I'm actually not going to be building a farm on that planet. Oh my... that is not normal. What is going on? I updated the mod. I did say I was going to do it. I did update it. And now this is happening. What's with all the scans? Huh. Weird. Anyway, let's continue on. No, not sell. Not sell. We're not selling. We're buying. Okay, there's some ferrite dust. No, I think I actually have enough oxygen. What am I doing? You know what? Here's some metal plating so I don't have to summon the other ship. I'm pretty sure I have enough of these, and I have enough ionized cobalt for sure, so let's move on. No pure ferrite, but that's absolutely fine. That's a lot of ships landing. What is that? Look at that tiny thing. Now that is tiny. But it's nice. It's probably the best fighter around. Considering its size, it's going to be really hard to hit. I already have a problem hitting things. Imagine if they're that small. Yeah. This game does not like me at all. Well, at least I didn't get a scan now. You know what? We're actually going to be probably ending things off as soon as I land. And next episode, we're going to farm some living pearls. And, well, we'll see. I'm actually not entirely sure how many living pearls I'm going to need. But there is a way to know. Like, I can just land. I want to land on the fringe here somewhere. On the last island. Just so we can have open sea. Great. Archipelagos. I could be wrong with using that term, but yeah, whatever. You know what? We should still get some living pearls in this area. Alright. What? Well, that's lucky. Extreme thermonuclear fog. Wow. That sounds deadly. Right, so crystal sulfate, right, crystal sulfate. That's something I think I need a little bit of. Not too much, but a little bit. And the reason you can get it off the ground is because these do generate on beaches, because of the mod. They do not in the base game, if you're wondering. If you're new here, I do play with mod link is down in the description for anybody interested in downloading it and playing it for themselves. Would not recommend permadeath on it. Would not recommend permadeath at all if you're like me and you like to keep your character for a very long time. Would not recommend permadeath. But yeah, that's about it. I want to just see. I want to summon the submarine. What? Can't? Why? That's an ocean. Come on. What? Tiny ones. Tiny ones. No. Right, so aquatic? Oh, so these don't need living pearls. Oh, so we're actually not going to need that many living pearls, but we're going to need a little bit more crystal sulfide. The marine shelter requires it. Now, I might not need a marine shelter, but at the same time, it'd be nice to just have the living pearls, just in case I do decide to build it. Well, I don't know. I don't know how many. Now, these are all going to go into Nautilum because that's where I keep these. I don't actually have any living pearls, sorry. Yeah, I have chlorine, salt, and cytophosphate here. Things that I really don't need that much. So next episode, we're probably going to end up farming, I don't know, I'd say around 10 to 15 pearls and around 20 cytophosphate. Sorry, crystal. I'm not okay today. It's crystal sulfate. Why cytophosphate? Why? I called it sulfuric acid. I called it cytophosphate, and now... anyway, yeah. And around 20 of that should be enough in theory. I hope it is. For now, though, I've been the Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see you all in the next one.